miss the Eras tour so bad. It's not funny anymore. I miss it so bad. There's not one day that's passed by where I'm not reminiscing, watching old videos, watching the tour videos, going on TikTok, or even just listening to Taylor's music and remembering what exactly it felt like to hear this song live. I miss it so bad. I would do anything. So I wanted to do this video. It's gonna be a pretty chill one. I just wanted to show off all the Eras tour merch I have. I'm gonna be 80 years old and literally being like, oh, you don't remember what it was like when she walked out in that yellow dress for the surprise songs. Anyway, let's just get into it. So first up, I wanted to start with all of the clothes that I have, and I know you're probably thinking, how many clothing items can you purchase from one tour? And the answer is about to be shown to you because it's a lot. So first, we're gonna start off with the shirt I'm currently wearing. I love this shirt so much. Also, sorry if you can like see wrinkles on the shirt. I literally just pulled this out of my laundry because I wanted to wear it for this video. But I love this shirt so much. Fun fact, this is actually the second time I bought this shirt. I originally bought this shirt at the actual Eras tour. When I went, I bought it at the merch stand, and I wore that shirt so frequently. Honestly, it was like every single day I wore the shirt. I wore this shirt when I went to go see the Eras tour movie in theaters with one of my friends. I think it was like my third time watching the Eras tour movie in theaters. We'll talk about that because I got some Eras tour movie merch to show. But I wore this shirt when I went to go see the movie with my friend, and everything was good. It was a great night. We went to see the movie. Great movie, best movie ever made. But when we got back to my friend's house after watching the movie, well, we stopped at her house because I had my stuff at her house, so I needed to go to her house, get my stuff, and then leave. When we were leaving her house, her dog actually ran out the front door, and he ran into one of the bushes in her front yard. We were trying to get him out of the bush. He honestly wasn't leaving, and then all of a sudden, we start to smell a skunk. And that's when I knew it was over. It was Jover. The poor dog got sprayed by a skunk. I felt so bad. The dog couldn't even open his eyes. It was so sad to see. But I honestly didn't really think anything of it in terms of, myself. I just thought this poor dog got sprayed by a skunk. And then my friend's parents came out. They took care of the dog. And then my friend took me home. And so I really didn't think much of it until I got home and the smell would not go away. I thought it was just trapped in my nose, like the scent wasn't going away. And then I realized that honestly, me and my friend got sprayed by the skunk because we were that close to it. But because I never saw the skunk, I wasn't thinking I got sprayed by a skunk. I was just like, the dog did, I didn't. So I ended up taking my merch shirt, and I wasn't planning on getting rid of it. Like, obviously I was thinking I could just wash it and see what happened. So I got a bowl of water, put ice in it. I think I don't even know. After I let it sit in there, I took it out to dry, and I put it in a bag along with, the other clothes I was wearing that day. I put it in a bag and I set it in my garage, and it was either my dad or my stepmom, I don't know who, but I think one of them thought it was trash and it got thrown away. So my beloved Eras tour shirt got thrown away, and I was so sad. Honestly, I probably would have needed to throw it out anyway because I don't know if the skunk would have completely gotten out of the shirt, but I was so sad because I no longer had this shirt. But then I ended up just going online and buying it again because I love this shirt so much, and I was so sad that I didn't have it anymore. So this is not the original one that I bought at the show, but now you know why I don't have that shirt anymore. Anyway, I love this shirt. I also see people complaining all the time that their Eras tour merch fades. I literally wear the shirt, like I said, once a week, and I wash it once a week, and it's perfectly fine. All of the merch that I've had no issues with fading or anything, so I don't know. It's also so soft. Like, this is one of the nicest shirts that I own. I get that her merch is kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it. Actually, the last thing I wanted to show you guys before we go into all of the other clothing pieces I have, my tapestry. If you watch any of my videos, you've definitely noticed my wonderful Eras tour tapestry. I get a lot of questions on where I got this from. It was literally just from her merch booth at the tour. I don't remember how much it was, but it was worth every penny for me because I think it's so cute. It's also a canvas textured tapestry, so it's so nice. Okay, now let's get into all of the clothing items I have. It's funny because these all kind of are the exact same thing in different fonts, but I genuinely do wear all these like all of the time. So, I think it's worth it. First up, we have the white Eras tour t-shirt. It's literally the exact same shirt I'm wearing right now. It's just in white. I will say, out of all the shirts, okay, I kind of lied. This is the only shirt that I've had a little bit of an issue with the fading. As you can see, debut looks a little messy. 1989 is a little faded. I believe I bought this actually kind of recently. I think at the end of last year for like a Black Friday sale because I think the shirt ended up being like 20 bucks. Yeah, really like the shirt. This is, I believe, the 2023 US version of the shirt. So it just has all of the US dates and then 2023 on the back. And I have this in a size small. And I think this one's a smaller medium. I pretty much get all my shirts in smalls smalls or mediums. I think a small fits me better, but sometimes if I wanted a little more oversized, I'll get a medium. Next up, we have this other white Eras Tour shirt, and I love this shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts. I just think the design is so cute. I love the way it says the Eras Tour in like little hearts. It kind of looks like, you know, friendship little bracelet beads. The shirt is already very oversized, but for some reason I bought this in a large. So this is a big shirt. I just love this picture of her. Like that's Fairy Tale Princess. And then the back is super cute. It just says Taylor Swift. And then this has like all of the dates up until London, UK. And there's a bunch of hearts on it. It's so cute. It also, it's a little distressed, which it was supposed to be that way. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, and this is also kind of really hard to do with holding this microphone, but the ends of the shirt are a little bit distressed, so there's like hemming, and I don't know if hemming's the right word. I don't know. There's a little bit of distress, and same with the collar. It's very faint. Like it's really not even anything. This is like my go-to bedtime shirt. I love this one. Next up, we have this black Eras Tour shirt. Looks the exact same as all of the other ones. So this one I actually bought before I even went to the show, I think. I wanted to have this, and then I also have, not anymore. We'll get there in a second. So I went to one Eras Tour show. It was LA Night 4, and I didn't even get tickets until like a month before the show. So I honestly didn't even think I was gonna get to go. I was very sad about it. But once I finally did get tickets, I was very excited. But I was so excited that I ended up buying this to just wear leading up to the show because I was so excited. I don't know why I bought this in 2XL. Granted, this was 2 years ago in the beginning of 2023 when I was very insecure and I bought everything so oversized for some reason. A 2XL is not necessary, especially after I just said I fit like a size small. I don't know. I wore the shirt a lot though, especially to bed. I mean, it's a great bedtime shirt. I will say though, I'm trying to sell the shirt. I have this posted on my Mercari, so I don't know. It's like, it's too big. Again, I've worn this shirt a lot and there's literally not a single bit of fading on it. So this one's doing really well, and I've had this for over 2 years. So she looks great. Looks exactly like all the other shirts I have. Next up, we have this white Eras Tour crew neck. I don't remember exactly when I got this. I feel like I got this also for Black Friday, but not the most recent Black Friday. I think it was the Black Friday before that. So like Black Friday 2023. I think this was on sale, which is why I bought it. I remember seeing this on the website and not really caring about it and not really being all that interested in it. And then I saw a TikTok of somebody wearing it and I was influenced. I don't know why it looked better on person. Sometimes seeing someone actually wear it versus the like stock product images, it makes it look better. I really like this crew neck. I bought this in an extra large. Again, I don't know why I bought everything so big. I think this photo is kind of everything. And then the back just has all the dates. It has the international dates as well. Really like this. I don't really wear this that much anymore because it's hot, but trust me, when it gets cold, we'll be bringing her back out. Okay, the next crew neck I have is this gray Eras Tour shirt. Crew neck, not a shirt. So this one, as you can see, this is the 2024 version of it with the Torture Poets logo, which I love so much. So like I was saying with the big black oversized shirt that I bought, when I bought that shirt, I also actually ended up buying the Eras Tour crew neck, which was pretty much this exact same crew neck, but the 2023 version of it. So it just had Midnights in the middle and not Torture Poets. And I wore that one. Again, I bought it just so I could wear it leading up to the show. I wore that crew neck so much. I also got that one in like a 4X. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I don't have that crew neck anymore because I actually ended up selling it because now that I have this one, I really prefer this one, and I only got this one in a large, so this one fits me better. I also just like having Torture Poets on it. It feels more complete to me, and you know, it's the whole family. We got all of them. Although I am very salty that I never got to see the Torture Poets set because Torture Poets is my favorite album, so... Anyway, okay, and the last piece of clothing I have is the tan Eras Tour hoodie. I really do like this hoodie. However, I am also currently trying to sell this one because I don't know, I just don't really wear it that much. Again, it's my fault because I bought this in a 3XL. Why did I do that? It's literally so big that my hanger never fits on it. It always ends up sliding out of the hoodie. Whatever. She's really cute. I do like her. I bought this at the actual show also. I do like this hoodie. It's just very thin, and also because this is so massive, when it like this does not fit me, it just looks so unflattering on me. Of course, I've worn this a lot and I wear this to like the airport when I go. I would like to have this hoodie maybe in a smaller size because then I feel like I would wear it more, but I like never wear this ever. I still have it. I'm trying to sell it on my Mercari if anybody's interested. I'll link it below. Okay, so that's all the clothing that I have, and to be honest, everything else is kind of random, so I don't really have categories for anything else. We're gonna go through everything. First up, we have the Eras Tour book. Of course, I have to have it. I can't believe we camped out for this, or at least I did. I don't know. I know a bunch of other people did too, but I think it's so funny that I woke up at 3 in the morning to go to Target to get this book. Honestly, though, I don't regret it. It was a core memory. I miss it so much. Literally, when I got this book for the first time and I read Taylor's little note at the beginning, I sobbed. I was like, oh my god. I was sad, but in a happy way. Like, I think this is really cool to have, to be able to remember the Eras tour. So this is going to be a great coffee table book when I end up moving out, whenever that might be. Okay, next up, I wanted to show some of the posters that I have. I have so many Eras tour posters just pasted around my room. Most of them I got from magazines or whatnot, but I also have a couple here. First up, we have these cute little movie posters. So I actually was lucky enough to be able to go to the Eras tour film premiere in Los Angeles. I was invited by Spotify, and it was the best. Like, I can't even talk about it. Taylor was literally a couple of feet in front of me. It was overwhelming. Anyway, at the end of the movie, they had just a bunch of tables with so many of these posters. So naturally, I took a stack of them. I also have this poster, which this isn't official merch, but I just wanted to show it anyway. Normally, I have it hung up here. I have this Eras tour poster. I got this from Amazon. It's honestly such a weird texture. It's like almost like a cloth material. You're not gonna be able to tell on camera. I don't know. I think it's cute. And again, I normally have it hung up here. And then I also have this poster, which I believe I got this from her website. I don't think I got this at the show. Yeah, I think I got this from her website. Super cute Eras tour poster. This was like 30 bucks though, which is kind of expensive for a poster. This one I also normally have hung up on my wall, but I just took down to show you guys. Speaking of the Eras tour film premiere, this one isn't actually merch, but this is honestly one of my most prized possessions out of anything that I've ever gotten of Taylor's. This is my Eras tour film premiere ticket. Now, when I got to go to the show, or not the show, the screening, I guess, they gave everybody these custom Eras tour film premiere tickets. Literally, the envelope is so cute. It says Taylor Swift and AMC theaters are enchanted to welcome you. And then when you open it up, it says you make the whole place shimmer. And then when you take the ticket out, it's so cute. It just has the date and the time as well as the venue. This was at the Grove in Los Angeles. I feel like I should frame it or do something cool with it, because right now it just sits in my like Taylor Swift memorabilia bin. I want to do something with this. I just haven't figured out what exactly I should do. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Okay, next up I have this Eras tour canvas tote bag. Now, I actually got this from my ex for my birthday last year. You know what? No tea, no drama, no shade. I really love this tote bag and I use it all the time. Honestly, I'm such a sucker for a tote bag, even though you don't need more than one tote bag, I feel like. I do have to say, this is my favorite. I think it's really cute. On the back, it has all of the albums as well as I think the dates for, yeah, the US leg of the tour. Very cute. I actually use this all the time. Love it. It's great. Okay, next, this one isn't really merch, but I just wanted to show it anyway because I think this is so cute. So I actually made this custom little shadow box memorabilia thing for the Eras tour. One of the posters that I got at the film premiere, and then I just got this like shadow box from Amazon and I put a bunch of friendship bracelets. All the bracelets that are in here are bracelets that I was actually given at the show. So I didn't actually make any of the bracelets in here. These were all traded to me, which I think is really cute. I also have my, I don't know if this is weird. I have my merch bag from when I was at the show and I bought a bunch of merch. I spent like $300 on merch when I went. Unhinged, but no regrets, honestly. Yeah, I just kept the little plastic bag it came in. I mean, it says Taylor Swift the Eras tour. I'm gonna keep it. I'm so sorry. I also have my little wristband from the Eras tour. LED bracelet, just says Capital One, and then it says Taylor Swift. Oh my god, take me back, please. I also have this Midnight CD, which this isn't technically like Eras tour merch, but it also kind of is Eras tour merch. I'm including it in this video because you were actually only able to purchase this if you went to one of the shows in person. It's just Midnight, but it's like revamped as the Eras tour version. So the back of the CD just has a picture of her performing Lavender Haze, and then there's obviously a clock around it. First of all, the CD, super cute. Also, when you take the CD out, the photo behind it is, I think this is her during Reputation, I'm pretty sure. And then when you take the actual booklet out of the CD, it has this wonderful picture of her from the Eras tour, as well as this adorable picture. I think this is from opening night, to be honest. I hate when they do this. Why are you gonna give me a poster and then literally slap the album cover just on the corner? Do a separate print. Stop doing this. Whoever started this, knock it off. I'm sick of it. And it's not just Taylor that does it. It's like every artist does this. Stop. It's annoying. Because then I literally can't use the poster, because why would I hang it up and then just have that in the corner? And then if I do end up using the poster, then my CD is empty and then I don't have like the cover of the... Stop. You're annoying. I hate that. Whoever did this, you're annoying. I don't like that. Don't do it again. Okay, next piece of merch I have is actually displayed in my red ring little box. It's not, the piece of merch isn't the red ring, but I keep them in this little box because I think it's cute. But in here, I have all of my Eras tour guitar picks. So I believe I bought these online. They're just guitar picks from each era. So we have, you know, every single one from debut to Midnight. Still trying to learn how to play my guitar. If anybody wants to teach me, please. Okay, and the last little section of things I'm going to show you guys are all from the Eras tour movie. This is where it gets ridiculous. Listen, okay? If you don't know this about me already, I've talked about this before, but I went to go see the Eras Tour movie, like, in theaters 13 times. I went on 13 separate occasions. I don't regret it. No regrets, honestly. I went by myself most of the time. It was so much fun for me. I went on Thanksgiving and also Halloween because I don't have any friends and I had no one to spend that time with. And so I decided to spend it with my girl. And again, no regrets. Honestly, best time ever. I was comforted in a way that I really needed. Anyway, because I spent so much time going to so many different showings of the movie, I have so many different cups, as you can see, as well as... I know you're probably thinking, what? Why do you have so many? Like, why did you get so many? I understand this is not necessary. Okay, I get it. Every time I would go see the Eras Tour movie, I wanted a snack. I wanted a drink, and I decided to, you know, spend a little extra money so that I, you know, every time I saw the movie, I could drink my little drink out of an Eras Tour cup and also eat popcorn out of a cute bucket. However, obviously, I only saw the movie, not only, but I saw the movie 13 different times, so you're probably like, you saw the movie 13 times, but why do you have 60 cups? Because I went to go see the Eras Tour movie so many times that by the time it was one of the last showings that I went to, my theater was like, you again? And so they ended up giving me just like all of their leftover stock because I feel like they probably were just gonna throw it away anyway. And so they saw how many times I went and they said, do you want this? And I said, I will take all 60 of those cups. Yes, I will. I was able to give a lot away to people who, you know, weren't able to get some of this stuff, which is really nice. But I also, you know, I kept a couple of things for myself, specifically a lot of the cups. I still have a lot of these. I have more over there, but I won't show you because it's kind of embarrassing because I'm still sticking to this thing that I've stuck with when I originally got all these cups. I did give a lot away, don't worry, but I did keep a lot of the cups because I'm still sticking to this thing of whenever I move into my own apartment, it is my dream to, this is going to be my Tupperware. When I'm living alone and you come to my apartment and you're like, I really want a drink, here's your cups. I'm not gonna go buy cups. Like, this is, you're using this. Anyway, I know it's obnoxious, but that's what I want. It's what makes me happy, okay? Anyway, that brings us to the conclusion of this video. The Eras Tour, greatest tour in the history, tour of the century, tour of the decade, tour of a lifetime. We've been new. I miss it every day. It's actually so bad. I feel like if you're watching this video and you've made it to this point of the video, then you also probably missed the tour. So I think you probably, like, you get it. Like, we get each other. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, check out my second channel, as well as the Patreon, my Instagram, TikTok. I will see you guys very soon with another video. Love you.